Now, Fox 55 had team coverage driving throughout northeast Indiana last night and into this morning. So tonight we're going to bring you a look at some of the areas hit hardest by these storms. We start in northeast Allen County on Indiana State Road 37. Here you'll see what was left of some sort of barn or a farm building. You see that last night. In the morning now, dozens of people coming together to help clean it up, and they started a controlled fire that you can see there on your screen to get rid of some of the debris. Luckily, the Amish family living in this area is safe. Now, just down the street, the storm taking the roof off multiple homes. One family told us their daughter left her bedroom seconds before the wind tore a hole in her ceiling. Debris from one house landed hundreds of feet away in the yard of the other house, and we were able to see a clear path of destruction where that storm blew through. The family says luckily nobody was hurt, and belongings are a lot easier to replace than people. And in Fort Wayne, a spokesman for the fire department says the storm didn't put too much of a strain on their resources, but that does not mean the county escaped or the city escaped unscathed. Leaders with Central Ministries Church on Schwartz Road arrived this morning to find a hole in the roof. You can see it right there, and shingles all over their property. Pastor Rob Boggle says he's grateful that they'd already wrapped up their Friday service by the time the storm came through, and no one was inside at the time.
Blessed that it's just property damage, and this doesn't deter us in any way. We're excited for our Easter services and the things that we have planned for that day, and so we're just going to continue to move forward.
The tornado in northeast Allen County wasn't the only storm causing damage. Of parts of Grant and Wells County were hit pretty hard as well. Fox 55 went down to Gas City and Swayze this morning, where we found several homes completely destroyed. One woman said she didn't hear the tornado sirens, but her daughter called her to warn her to take shelter. She took her daughter's warning just in time.
And I just walked from the kitchen table to my chair when I heard this big wind, and I just dropped to the floor. Things started blowing then. The wind just blew out and stuff was blowing over my head, and I just laid there.
That was Geraldine Edwards. She says she won't be able to go back to her home just yet, so she plans to stay with her daughter for a little while. Now, of course, what you've seen tonight is nowhere near the full scale of the damage. The Indiana Department of Homeland Security is asking anyone with damaged property to report it to them. You can call 211 or visit the Indiana 211 website. Any agricultural damage specifically should be reported to the Purdue Extension.